Welcome to a journey through the heart of Central Asia, where ancient history meets modern surprises. Uzbekistan, a land of legendary Silk Road cities, dazzling cultural traditions, and unexpected quirks that will leave you amazed. From gold-toothed smiles to the sweetest melons on earth, join us as we uncover 15 captivating aspects that make Uzbekistan a must-visit destination. Buckle up for a cultural adventure like no other. Let's dive in. Modern women in the heart of an Islamic nation, shattering stereotypes. Perhaps one of the most positive cultural shocks for Western visitors to Uzbekistan is the image of modern Uzbek women. Contrary to stereotypical notions of a conservative Islamic society where women are veiled and secluded, the reality in major cities like Tashkent paints an entirely different picture. On tree-lined boulevards or in trendy cafes, it's common to see confident Uzbek women wearing short skirts, tight jeans, stylish t-shirts, or casual jackets. Traditional silk garments with intricate embroidery, though still significant, are typically reserved for special occasions like weddings or religious festivals, much like how people in Milan or Paris don ethnic attire for major celebrations. This reflects a delicate balance between honoring heritage and embracing global trends. But modernity goes beyond appearances. Uzbek women today play increasingly vital roles in all spheres of society. They run businesses, sometimes managing dozens of male employees. They are erudite university lecturers, incisive journalists, and influential politicians. Statistics show that 17.5% of politicians in Uzbekistan are women, an impressive figure placing the country among the top 3 post-Soviet states with the highest female representation, surpassing even Russia. This clearly demonstrates advancing gender equality. Interestingly, amidst this modernization, traditional courteous behaviors persist. Uzbek men maintain habits like offering seats, holding doors, or helping women carry heavy items. This isn't a sign of viewing women as weaker, but a deeply ingrained cultural courtesy and respect. The blend of personal freedom, women's growing societal roles, and cherished traditional values creates a uniquely admirable social characteristic in Uzbekistan. They are strong, independent, yet retain grace and respect for positive cultural norms. The gold smile craze, when gold is more than jewelry. One of the most unforgettable and distinctive images in Uzbekistan, especially in rural areas, is the gold smile craze. Yes, you heard that right. Many locals, particularly older women, proudly display gold-capped teeth that gleam when they smile. This isn't merely a dental choice but a long-standing tradition, a symbol of wealth, status, and even a mobile form of savings. The origin of this tradition likely ties to the country's abundant gold resources. Uzbekistan is home to Muruntau, the world's second-largest open-pit gold mine. Gold here isn't just for export or jewelry. It permeates daily life in unique ways, from decorating ornate domes to being added to certain specialty pastries, and most notably, encasing teeth. Having more gold teeth often signifies greater wealth, akin to owning luxury watches or designer bags in the West. Local dental clinics even offer services for gold crowns, braces, and custom engravings. For many, gold teeth serve as a flexible savings account. They can be sold for cash when needed. While modern white porcelain teeth are gaining popularity among urban youth seeking global aesthetic standards, in rural Uzbekistan, gold smiles retain a special place. They're not just a statement of wealth but a cultural identity, a subtle charm, and a living heritage that will likely intrigue visitors for years to come. This image reminds us that beauty and wealth can be expressed in countless ways worldwide. A doubly landlocked nation, a rare geographical marvel. Uzbekistan boasts a remarkably unique geographical feature, making it a rare case on the world map. It is one of only 2 doubly landlocked countries globally, alongside Liechtenstein in Europe. This means not only does Uzbekistan lack a coastline, but all its neighboring countries, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Turkmenistan, are also landlocked. To grasp this uniqueness, imagine an Uzbek citizen must cross at least 2 international borders to reach the nearest sea. This geographical isolation has profoundly shaped the country's history, culture, and economy. In the past, it posed significant challenges for trade and international exchange, making transportation costly and complex. The legendary Silk Road, with Uzbekistan as a key hub, exemplifies efforts to overcome these geographical barriers through overland routes. Today, while modern technology and transportation have mitigated some limitations, this unique position still impacts various aspects. Uzbekistan relies on neighbors for sea access, necessitating strong diplomatic and economic ties. It may also have fostered a distinct cultural identity, less diluted due to natural isolation. For travelers, this fact adds to the allure of exploring Uzbekistan. It underscores that the world still holds peculiar, seemingly impossible geographical traits. The doubly landlocked status doesn't diminish Uzbekistan's appeal, but enhances the value of its cultural heritage, ancient cities, and warm hospitality. One of the biggest draws for foreigners, from backpackers and freelancers to digital nomads and retirees, is Uzbekistan's astonishingly low cost of living. Compared to Western standards, life here feels like a budget paradise, where you can enjoy a comfortable lifestyle for the cost of a single upscale dinner in New York. Consider this. A meal at a local restaurant costs about $3 to $5, while a lavish Western-style meal ranges from $10 to $15. A delicious cappuccino is around $1.50, a stark contrast to the $5 at a Starbucks in Los Angeles. Housing is equally affordable. A one-bedroom apartment in central Tashkent costs $250 to $400 monthly. In the suburbs, this drops to $150 to $250. Monthly utilities like electricity, water, internet, and gas range from $40 to $60, with high-speed internet at just $10 to $15. Bus or metro tickets cost 15 to 20 cents, and a city taxi ride is under $4. If renting a car, gas is cheap at about $2 per gallon, roughly 50 cents per liter, nearly half the US price. In total, one can live comfortably in Tashkent on $500 to $700 monthly. This budget covers not just essentials, but also dining out, entertainment, and cultural exploration. This cost advantage, combined with rich culture, deep history, and relative safety, is turning Uzbekistan into an exciting destination for those seeking a unique lifestyle without financial strain. It fosters vibrant cultural exchange between locals and foreigners. Uzbek cuisine is more than food. It's a core part of the nation's soul, a ritual, and a way to express hospitality and community. Two iconic elements stand out: plov and naan, bread. Plov, the famed rice dish with lamb, carrots, onions, garlic, and sometimes chickpeas, raisins, or quail eggs, is Uzbekistan's national treasure. But don't mistake plov for simple fried rice. With over 60, some say 200 regional variations, each area and family has its own recipe for distinct flavors. What makes plov truly viral is its scale during special events. In Tashkent, massive pots, known as kazans, cook plov for over 1,000 wedding guests. Uzbekistan even set a Guinness World Record with a 7-ton plov pot requiring a crane to cook. The sight of dozens of men gathered around a steaming pot, slicing carrots, frying meat, tending the fire, amid lively traditional music is an unforgettable cultural experience. Plov symbolizes togetherness, joy, and generosity. Bread, or naan in Uzbek, is nearly sacred. Unwritten taboos forbid placing bread upside down or on the ground, as it's seen as disrespecting divine blessings. Naan is always broken by hand, never cut with a knife. Each region has its unique naan. Some bake round loaves symbolizing the sun, representing life and warmth. Others use molds for intricate geometric patterns, turning bread into edible art. From flat, wide Samarkand naan to smaller, puffier Tashkent naan, each type has distinct flavors and textures, reflecting culinary diversity. Naan isn't just sustenance, it's a symbol of life and hospitality. The reverence for plov and naan reveals the depth of Uzbek culinary culture, where every dish tells a story and connects people. Polygamy in Uzbekistan exemplifies the interplay, sometimes conflict, between secular laws and long-standing religious and cultural traditions. It's a sensitive, complex topic that often piques outsiders' curiosity. Legally, polygamy is strictly prohibited in Uzbekistan. A man living with multiple wives, whether through traditional ceremonies or not, faces administrative fines or even criminal charges. Most people, especially in urban areas and among progressives, strongly oppose polygamy, viewing it as unequal and outdated. However, reality is more nuanced. With over 90% of the population Muslim, the Quran permits men to have up to 4 wives if they can provide equitably. Thus, in some rural or conservative communities, traditional weddings with second or third wives still occur. These marriages, often witnessed only by family, close friends, and an imam, lack legal recognition. This creates a precarious legal status for second or third wives. They lack inheritance rights, pensions, and depend entirely on the husband. Yet many women, especially older divorcees or widows, accept such roles for economic or social reasons, believing it better than living alone in a society valuing marriage. For them, it offers financial security, support, or relief from loneliness and stigma. This situation reflects a tension between traditional values and modern societal shifts, between national laws and religious beliefs. It shows that even with clear laws, cultural norms and socioeconomic conditions create complex gray areas in daily life. If you assume a Central Asian, predominantly Muslim nation like Uzbekistan has a subdued nightlife, Tashkent's vibrant capital will make you rethink. By day it's calm, even solemn, but at night, Tashkent transforms into a city of energy, lights, and music, offering surprising experiences for visitors. Central streets, quiet by day, buzz with white Chevrolet cars, a national icon, zipping through. Tashkent offers everything for a sleepless night. Rooftop bars with panoramic views of the twinkling TV tower, cozy Eastern European-style pubs with acoustic music, or lively clubs where DJs blend deep house with captivating Central Asian melodies. Many venues stay open until 3 or 4 a.m., and 24/7 cafes teem with students, young people, and couples awaiting dawn. Notably, women face no restrictions at night. They dress stylishly, confidently sip cocktails, discuss work, or dance under shifting LED lights, exuding freedom and enjoyment without fear or hesitation. On sidewalks, street bands perform, girls sing and clap, boys strum guitars, and crowds cheer, creating a romantic vibe rivaling Paris or Madrid. If you think Tashkent sleeps after 11 p.m., stroll around Timur Square or the Old Town near Chorsu Bazaar. Nighttime food stalls glow, with fragrant kebab smoke and laughter echoing under starry skies. Tashkent's nightlife proves the city's dynamism and openness, showcasing a modern, integrated Uzbekistan ready to offer diverse experiences beyond stereotypes. One of the most surprising sights for Western visitors to Uzbekistan is the overwhelming presence of an American car brand, Chevrolet. From Tashkent's bustling boulevards to tranquil rural roads, white Chevrolet models are inseparable from the landscape. Statistics show that, as of 2019, Chevrolet held an astonishing 94% market share of passenger cars and light trucks in Uzbekistan, with all other brands combined at just 6%. Chevrolet isn't just popular, it's practically a national brand. This dominance isn't coincidental. Since 2008, General Motors partnered with Uzbekistan's government to build a factory in Osaka, producing over 250,000 vehicles annually. Local production makes Chevrolets affordable, priced at $7,000 to $14,000, far cheaper than imported cars, which face high taxes, making brands like Toyota, Honda, or Volkswagen unaffordable for most. In a country with an average per capita income of about $2,500 a year, where Japanese cars are known for durability and German ones for luxury, Chevrolet offers practicality, reliability, and accessibility. Models like Spark, Nexia, Cobalt, and Lacetti, Gentra, are trusted companions for Uzbek families. Chevrolet's success in Uzbekistan is a fascinating case of business strategy, economic policy, and a global brand adapting to local conditions. It reflects the economic reality where affordability and availability drive consumer choices. In the vast open air, on a slender rope suspended at dizzying heights, an artist in intricately embroidered traditional attire gracefully walks as if gliding on clouds. This is Darbaz, Uzbekistan's traditional tightrope walking, a breathtaking, mesmerizing performance revered as much as soccer or grand ceremonies like weddings. Darbaz is a highlight at major festivals like Navruz Independence Day or summer fairs. Performers, often at heights up to 50 meters, wear white embroidered clothing, traditional hats, and special soft shoes. They move with grace, balancing, sometimes performing complex acts like lying, sitting, or even cycling on the rope, accompanied by rhythmic drums and cheering crowds. Beyond entertainment, Darbaz is an ancient cultural heritage, passed down through generations, with families dedicating lifetimes to the art. It demands rigorous training, extraordinary courage, and intense focus. Each step is a dialogue with danger, a triumph of human will over fear. If you're in Uzbekistan and see people looking skyward instead of at their phones, a hero is likely walking the rope, captivating the crowd. Darbaz isn't just a technical performance, it's an expression of spirit, perseverance, and Uzbekistan's proud cultural beauty, reminding us of human limits surpassed, and the richness of global art forms. Within Uzbekistan's vast territory lies a unique, lesser-known political entity, the Autonomous Republic of Karakalpakstan. Remarkably, it occupies nearly 40% of Uzbekistan's land area, a massive territory still recognized as an inseparable part of the country on the world map. Karakalpakstan is more than an administrative unit. With a population of about 2 million, it has its own parliament and constitution. Historically, it even had the right to hold a referendum for independence, though this was recently revoked by the central government, sparking quiet discontent among Karakalpaks. The desire for self-governance and cultural identity remains alive. This region boasts a distinct culture with a unique Turkic language, Karakalpak, vibrant embroidered clothing, traditional domed homes, and a lifestyle tied to livestock and fishing, despite the shrinking Aral Sea. In its capital, Nukus, the Savitsky Art Museum quietly preserves thousands of avant-garde Russian artworks, an unexpected treasure in such a remote place, showcasing the region's cultural richness. Life in Karakalpakstan is challenging, with scarce resources, limited industry, and rare high-rise buildings. Many young people leave for better opportunities elsewhere in Uzbekistan. In 2022, protests erupted when the central government sought to remove secession rights from the constitution, highlighting the issue's sensitivity. Karakalpakstan's story raises intriguing questions about self-determination, ethnic identity, and central regional government relations. It reveals the undercurrents of diversity and unresolved aspirations within a seemingly unified nation. Tashkent's metro system is not just an efficient public transport network, but a stunning architectural and artistic marvel, a true underground art museum. Each station is designed with a unique theme, blending traditional Islamic art, Uzbek folk motifs, and modern or Soviet-era architectural styles. One standout is Kosmonavtlar, or Cosmonauts Station, themed around space. Its ceiling mimics the twinkling Milky Way, with murals honoring astronauts and aerospace achievements, bathed in ethereal blue light, evoking an otherworldly feel. In contrast, Alishir Navoy Station feels like entering a magnificent Islamic mosque. Intricate Islamic patterns adorn walls and ceilings with marble columns and dazzling chandeliers. Every detail is meticulously crafted, paying homage to the great poet Alishir Navoy, a cultural icon. Other stations like Paktakor, which means cotton growers, celebrate agriculture, while Mustakilik Maidoni, or Independence Square, features solemn, modern decor. Materials range from marble, granite, ceramics to stained glass and metal, creating each station's unique beauty. Built in an earthquake-prone city, the metro adheres to high safety and engineering standards. Photography bans, which were recently relaxed, once added to its mystique. For visitors, riding the Tashkent Metro is not just a quick, affordable way to explore the city, but an artistic journey, a chance to admire Uzbekistan's creative and aesthetic brilliance. Amid Uzbekistan's arid deserts and harsh climate, where summer temperatures exceed 45 degrees Celsius and winters drop below -15 degrees, lies a sweet secret: melons hailed as the world's sweetest. This isn't an exaggeration but a point of pride for Uzbeks and a delightful surprise for those who taste them. The extreme climate, with significant day-night temperature swings during the growing season, and unique soil conditions create ideal circumstances for these melons to accumulate high natural sugar content. Varieties like Torpedo or Mirzakul can be football-sized, with thin rinds, thick juicy flesh, and a honey-like sweetness that lingers. Melons are more than a dessert in Uzbekistan, they're a cultural cornerstone. During harvest season, markets overflow with stalls displaying melons of all shapes, sizes, and colors like treasures. In Karakalpakstan, Melon Day in summer celebrates the finest melons with displays and festivities. For Uzbeks, offering guests a cool, sweet melon slice is a gesture of hospitality. Their sweetness not only delights but proves nature's resilience, turning harsh conditions into extraordinary produce. The story of the world's sweetest melons from this desert land is a captivating shock about Uzbekistan. Among Uzbekistan's diverse facets, one statistic stands out, surprising those new to the country: a 99% literacy rate. This figure rivals developed nations and is a cornerstone of Uzbekistan's development. This achievement traces back to the Soviet era, when education was a top priority, with widespread school construction, teacher training, and encouragement for all to pursue learning, regardless of gender or status. After independence in 1991, Uzbekistan's government sustained and expanded this system. High literacy has profound implications for socio-economic development, providing a skilled workforce adaptable to new knowledge and technologies. Citizens can engage actively in social and political life, facilitating technology adoption and global economic integration. Challenges remain, like improving education quality in remote areas or upgrading facilities, but the literacy achievement is undeniable. It reflects Uzbekistan's value of knowledge and human potential. For a nation in transition, this high literacy rate is an invaluable asset, a testament to education's power and a people's ambition. Amid Uzbekistan's scorching desert heat, locals find refuge in traditional steam baths or hammams to cool body and soul. But hammams, especially ancient ones in Bukhara and Samarkand, are more than places for hygiene. They're vibrant social hubs, cleansing rituals, and a Silk Road-era cultural tradition. Don't imagine Uzbek hammams as quiet Western spas or serene Japanese bathhouses. Many in Bukhara and Samarkand, over 600 years old, feature domed stone architecture, natural light filtering through ceiling holes, hot spring water, and herbal-scented steam. Inside, hammams are lively and intimate, filled with laughter and chatter. Men discuss politics, family, or business, while women share cooking tips, wedding silk choices, or simply relax. Hammams are vital to community life, strengthening bonds and sharing news. Before weddings, brides visit hammams with mothers and close women for cleansing rituals, symbolizing a fresh start with community blessings. Experiencing a hammam in Uzbekistan immerses you in local culture, offering a glimpse into the slow, connected community life. It's not just physical relaxation, but a window into the spiritual and social depth of Uzbek life. If you think Uzbekistan's architecture is limited to ancient mosques, grand mausoleums, or Soviet-style complexes, the elite neighborhoods offer a surprising twist. Here you'll find lavish mansions and villas that seem straight out of Central Asian fairy tales, contrasting sharply with the country's low cost of living. These villas blend Central Asian elements like Islamic motifs, domes, and courtyards with modern amenities and occasional European classical influences. Interiors are spacious with luxurious furnishings, meticulously tended gardens, and private entertainment facilities. These affluent neighborhoods reflect Uzbekistan's wealth disparity, a common global phenomenon. They also embody aspirations for prosperity and status. For visitors, strolling these areas, even just externally, offers a different perspective on Uzbekistan's urban diversity, where dreams of luxury and success materialize in stunning architecture. Through these 15 captivating aspects, Uzbekistan emerges not only as a nation with rich history and culture, but a land of fascinating contrasts and endless surprises. From confident modern women in an Islamic society to unique gold smiles, from its rare, doubly landlocked geography to unbelievably low living costs, from giant plov pots uniting communities to the complex realities of polygamy, from Tashkent's vibrant nightlife to Chevrolet's near-total market dominance. Uzbekistan enchants with daring Darbaz tightrope walking, Karakalpakstan's quiet independence dreams, the Tashkent metro's artistic splendor, desert melons' unmatched sweetness, an astonishing literacy rate, lively ancient hammams, and the elite's opulent villas. Each piece forms a multi-dimensional, captivating Uzbekistan. It challenges stereotypes, opens new perspectives, and invites deeper exploration. Uzbekistan isn't just for history or architecture lovers, but for curious souls eager to discover a culture in transition, where past and present, tradition and modernity create a vibrant, colorful symphony. Undoubtedly, Uzbekistan will continue to surprise and delight the world in the future. If you love this journey through the land of wonders, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our next adventure. Share your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you most about Uzbekistan? Let's keep exploring the world together.